I I I should be live. Hello, can you hear this? Yeah, so I just woke up a few minutes ago. I was thinking I was probably not gonna have anything to react to today, but I saw this video and within a few seconds I knew that I had to react to it. Now this topic is probably the most controversial topic that I might ever touch on, but this has been bugging me since I was 13 pretty much. So in this video, this guy is going to go after someone. Basically, it seems for being a pedophile. Now, let's just look at this video
LSF
for a few seconds.
is a weaker segment sometimes. It's just like complete. Oh, this is what I was gonna watch, dude.
You know what there is?
Inside the twisted world of Zoe Laverne,
Such thing
TikTok's
as
biggest
Twisted,
predator.
down people. That is too much. That is too much.
yeah, so wait, let me just go back to
Inside the twisted world of Zoe Laverne,
Such thing
TikTok's
as
biggest
putting
predator.
the 19-year-old TikTok star who, oh, she's 19. She looks more like 23 or 24 or something. Okay, well, you know what? When I was 13, I was into girls who were, like 20 to 25. And there are some girls who were like 20 to 25 who were into 13-year-olds. There are things like that. Now, um, the again, maybe a like a 12-year-old or an 11-year-old, they definitely are not attracted to adults, and they can't be in a relationship. That obviously makes sense, but there tends to be this huge thing against anyone who's just attracted to younger people. And I sort of realized that when I was younger and I started being attracted to these like older people, and I realized, holy shit, like in the society I live in, if these people were to be attracted to me back and we were to, I don't know, go out or something, these people would be seen as monsters just for going out with me, and I would love them. And yeah, isn't that sort of fucked up? If you like, if there's actual consent, oh well, it doesn't matter. Society just thinks that's gross. You can't be together. Isn't that sorta like homophobia? Hey, society just thinks it's super fucking gross, and you, yeah. So this whole thing, I absolutely can't stand it. I think it's a huge double standard. People will go after homophobes and transphobes for being against those types of rights, and then they'll be like, oh well, pedophiles. They, you know what? They should just like either fucking kill themselves or whatever. Either, you know what? Go get help. Go get help. Okay. Has gay therapy ever worked? If someone told a gay person go get help, what do you think? Now, obviously, people like, for example, 60-year-olds or something who are attracted to kids. No kid's gonna be attracted to a 60-year-old. People who are attracted to, say, 5-year-olds or something. 5-year-olds aren't gonna be attracted to you in either way. They're definitely not ready for any type of relationship, consensual or not. So, yeah, if you got consent from a 5-year-old, you obviously manipulated them. So, yeah, I'm definitely not saying that a 5-year-old and a 60-year-old should get to be together or something like that, but yeah, a 13-year-old and a 20-year-old or something being attracted to each other, like 14, 15. I'd rather say towards 14, 15 than 13, to be honest, but this huge thing of like, oh, if you're underage and you go, like, where do we fucking draw this line from? Why do we do that? Some people legit think if a 16 and an 18-year-old go out, that's fucking predatory. Like, what is the predatory part of two people having consent? I don't get that. And the weirdest thing is, pedophiles didn't choose to be that way. Just like I didn't choose to be attracted to older girls, and to be fair, most older girls are also just attracted to, like, most girls are attracted to younger guys, actually. Most guys tend to be attracted to slightly younger girls. I'm the opposite, I'm just attracted to older girls. And imagine if, like, at 13 I was the have like, imagine if I wasn't an incel and in another world at 13 I started going out with this 25-year-old. How would she have been any worse than me for that? We would both have been in like, that's the thing I don't get. That was consent. Two people love each other, and you're telling these people, no, you can't be together because we think it's gross. And one of these people, just arbitrarily, you'll be like, well, you're a predator, even though there was consent. And the worst thing is, these people didn't choose to be that way. And I see this all the time, just calling, oh, you're a pedophile, oh, you're a freak, you're a weirdo. Most of these people, uh, just so you know, pedophilia isn't a choice. It's more or less the same thing as a sexual orientation. It's like, it's a curse that is put on you. It's a fucking curse. No one wants to be a pedophile, and I'd imagine most people who live that way live in constant shame. Society constantly tries to, like, make it seem, yeah, if you're that way, not only are you just disgusting, a horrible person, you should just be, like, a fucking just thrown out of society and stuff. You're just that weirdo. You're dangerous and stuff. Like, all the stuff that we say about pedophiles, that's sort of what homophobes say about gay people. And these people, they aren't bad people. They would never commit rape, most of them, because most humans are good people. And yeah, who you are attracted to is nor a choice, nor does it make the contents of your character. And I am super glad that I happen to be born being attracted to older people rather than younger people, because if it was the other way around, yeah, I would have to live in shame. And imagine if that were the case. Yeah, I'm very glad that I had the luck not to be born that way, but you could be born that way. Who knows how many people are born that way and are just living in shame. Every time I see a YouTuber just saying, "Oh, this person's a freak," like, one thing we have to realize firstly here is that there's a very huge difference between pedophilia and child rape. Firstly, pedophilia is just the attraction. It's not having sex with anyone. Like, when I was a little kid, I legit thought the meaning of pedophile was child kidnapper. But yeah, pedophile doesn't mean someone who abuses kids or does anything to them. It simply means someone who's attracted to them. Now, most people who are attracted to kids, they would never go near a kid because they get that, well, firstly, it's wrong, especially if it's a younger kid, but, like, they think it's wrong and they are disgusted in themselves. But every time someone fucking talks about people who are attracted to younger people, they'll talk about it like these freaks, these weirdos, these, like, like these are sort of the words that are used against gay people, right? Now, let's just put this into perspective, okay? If an adult rapes a child, is this wrong? Yes. If a child rapes an adult, is that wrong? Yes. If a gay person rapes, a dude, is that wrong? Yes. If a straight person rapes the opposite sex, is that wrong? Yes. That's not what we're talking about. So when you talk about abuse, you're talking about non-consent. Or at the best, someone manipulating someone into consent. It's perfectly reasonable to think a 13, 14-year-old could give consent and not be manipulated into it. Like, at that age, I would have wanted to be with a girl, like, probably older than 19, because I was just that way. Does that make me a bad person? And does that make her a bad person? And what's the difference between me and her in that scenario? It's just a matter of luck. So, all people who are just born a certain way, should we just dehumanize them, demonize them, and just make them feel horrible, throw them out of society because, oh, they were just born that way and we think it's disgusting. Now, obviously, I don't think, oh, pedophiles, I'm, like, what's it called? Yeah, what's it, fuck. Yeah, I'm suggesting you come out, no, pedophiles shouldn't come out, but if someone asked them out, like, if a child would have asked them out, like a 14, 15-year-old, and they said yes, there's no problem with that. Now, obviously, I don't think adults should be flirting with kids because most kids, most 13, 14, 15-year-olds are gonna be attracted to people who are about the same age. And it can freak them out. And yeah, you flirting with a kid, I completely get that. Yeah, that, no, you can't really do that with like, I completely get that. But if they both agreed, no one's getting abused. Who's getting abused in this? This is insane. So, yeah, and you just have to empathize here. Imagine if you were that way. And again, well, just go get help. Gay therapy has never worked. And in fact, imagine just if you were some person who was told, "Oh, go get help." What should you be expected to expect of this help? What do you think they'll do? Well, I don't know. I've had depression and I looked to go get help, and they actually imprisoned me for possibly being a danger to myself. They kept me in prison for multiple days. And there was even like a possibility of me being removed from my parents, because like of some, like, yeah, when I tried to go get help, they legit tried to fucking destroy my life. They tried to make the message as clear as possible. You ever need help again, you ever even make any sign that you might need help again, we will destroy your life. So you better act like you're doing completely fine. And people who are depressed, that's not even some that's badly seen. Now imagine if you're a pedophile. Like, there's a reason why people who are suicidal are afraid to go get help. It's because people do not try to help them. People try to absolutely shatter them. If you try to go get help when you have depression and it's too bad, you might be suicidal or something. Yeah, what the help you might receive will be people kidnapping you, throwing you in jail, and then making you pay like a huge fucking fine for you having been thrown in jail. As if that would help your depression, like the medical costs. And I've been in there. I've seen like oceans. I've seen in those facilities, they legit beat fucking schizophrenic people to the ground. So that's what you can expect if you go ask for help and you have depression. I've experienced it firsthand. Well, what about pedophiles? What do you think they can expect, huh? It's like, yeah, it's not that fucking easy. You are literally from a class that is just so hated. Like, the prejudice against this class is legit the prejudice against gay people. Like, from the most fucking hardcore Bible, from the Taliban. really. That is literally how society sees pedophiles, when they're literally just people who are born unlucky, and most of which will probably just stay in the fucking, just stay in the closet, as they probably should, and just live in shame, and just be shit on the entire, like, that's just fucked up. They shouldn't have to deal with that. These people are people just like you, and what if you were born that way? Maybe you should empathize with some people sometimes. Maybe you should think, hey, what if I had this curse on me and I was attracted to these people, and what if they were attracted to me back? What's wrong with that? Oh, it's disgusting. I don't like seeing it. Okay, buddy. You're just a hateful bigot.
Down people, that is too much. That is too much. But like in reality.
Yeah, she misses him, so maybe she's in love with him. And you imagine ever telling two people, I know y'all are in love, and it's like, y'all would be happy together, but like, I just think it's super weird. Like, y'all, I don't know, like, y'all being together just creeps me out. That's just gross, dude. So, no, like, you, for liking him, you're disgusting, and like, you should be exiled from society. Like, you're a monster. Literally going as far as monster, you're a predator. Um, predator. Uh, no, there was consent. Again, the fuck.
Reality, baby, like it's not hurting me. No one groomed
This is
anyone.
pathetic.
So today we are going to be talking about Zoe Laverne again.
She has basically been exposed for
I've seen this.
being a predator.
She wants to say hi to her fans.
Uh,
Say hi to him, Zoe.
yeah, like, this is what that does to people. You wanna know why so many trans people commit suicide when they're not affirmed? Yeah, if society just thinks, you're disgusting, we don't want you, we basically want you dead, you're a monster, just because of something that you're born with and there is no way for you to get rid of it, it's just an intrinsic part of you. It's all like, why would gay people kill themselves if, like, as soon as they come out or something, oh, you're disgusting, you're a monster, we want nothing to do with you, get exiled, you're a predator, yeah, you're grooming kids, yeah, these people are gonna be fucking, what's it called, fucking hell, they're gonna be fucking devastated, and they're going to possibly become suicidal. Imagine canceling someone because of who she loves, who she's born loving. Like, I feel so bad for these people, because it's not like they can change that, can they? Can they be like, oh, I'm sorry for being a pedophile, that is pretty gross of me, that is pretty immoral, like, you know, the way I was born. Let me just change that. Let me stop being attracted to kids and start being attracted to people of my own sex. It's like, how do people not fucking get this ridiculous double standard? Like, you pretend to be for gay rights, you pretend to say love is love, but then when you have two people who love each other, who are both mature enough to be in a relationship, and like, yeah, you'll push someone to cry just because she said, like, I miss you or something. Like, that's just a nice thing to say. Yeah, like, that's just so fucked up. I feel so bad for you.
People kiss. Oh no. What a big deal. But because it's Zoe Laverne, this is hard to talk. Y'all are having an issue.
And imagine if this was a man. Like, that'd be seen as even worse. Jesus Christ.
By the way, the
This is
person who
gonna
made
make my fucking
that video is a
head
big
hurt.
fan of yours. Talk to him in the Twitter DMs. He's great. He's a leftist as well.
It's a leftist as well. Just gotta
Who,
mention that.
Jaubrey?
Okay, buddy.
Aubrey?
By the way, let me make sure my stream is like running at least alright. Okay, me. Since I was 13. Alright.
One dude. Put some fucking clothes on, Mr. Jupp.
What? She will never notice, so.
I've never heard of this person, dude.
What?
This is
I love how like the one time I see him actually reading like chat from here, it's like I don't know, it's just the
crazy
one
that like,
time.
yo, TikTok is
I
just
don't
an
know, you know what?
entirely separate universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on half the time. Like, there's like people pop.
Yeah, TikTok is just fucking. Yeah, it's cringe. I wished it was taken down literally for being cringe. It's literally just two people just fucking pretending to have autism for views. Just, I don't know, what, like, fucking waggling their body around or their face around or some stuff. Like, pretending to be funny by doing that. It's like, no, you're sort of just fucking super
Popping off
cringe.
on TikTok, doing sex crimes and shit.
Yeah,
It's like the
TikTok's
Smash
cringe.
community, you know? I just had no
The
idea.
Smash community? What's that? Is he talking about Smash Heroes or smashing?
Dudes were just out here.
The Smash community, I see a lot of frogs. I don't know.
Girls were just out here doing weird shit.
Yeah, so do you think a gay person kissing another gay person is weird shit? Why do you think a 20-year-old who's attracted to a 14-year-old kissing a 14-year-old who's attracted to that 20-year-old is weird? Why do you think that's wrong? Why do you think that's disgusting? Why do you think that this person should have consequences for the way they were born? For something that is literally a curse that was put on them? Why do you think this person should be demonized by society? Don't you think that's a bit fucking psychotic?
My name is Velma Dinkley. This is my story told my way.
Is that gonna be on? It's not on Pocket FM.
It starts with a murder.
Let's go.
I love danger.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's one of those doors where you push in a brick and it opens.
Fred, wait!
That looks pretty
You
cool.
guys, like, genuinely, like, do not know your facts. Like, you think you do because you, like, listen to YouTube videos and...
I can't believe that nobody sees this, by the way. I've never seen anybody call this out. Anybody. Ever. It's like, once you realize it, it's just so in your face. People being such hypocrites, literally fighting for, like, gay rights and then saying, like, they will literally use arguments like that. Y'all shouldn't call gay people pedophiles. Like, what's wrong with those? Like, pedophiles aren't people who abuse kids. They're just people who are attracted to kids. That could be you. That could be me. Anyone could be unlucky. Have you ever been born with a curse? Have you ever been born with something you couldn't really get rid of, but like, you sort of know it'll make anyone hate you if they know about it? It's like, I just don't fucking get how people can not see through this. Like, legit, someone telling somebody else, love is love, but in this scenario, with this clear consent, two people, might be in love with each other, well, oh no, I'm sorry, you might be in love, yeah, you can't be together, because that's just disgusting. How can people not fucking see through that?
all these accounts, but, like, you don't even know what actually happened.
You know that app you downloaded
Like, what actually happened? Wasn't it
as
on
a
stream?
joke last year but became a
It was the ultimate. Smash Melee
it's
is so
true.
sick. I'm sorry, I meant ultimate. Dude, I don't fucking know the difference, dude. What do you mean? What is it, like people who shower sometimes versus people who never shower? I don't fucking know.
addicted to over
One of them's the one that Ludwig's in, and that's not as creepy, right?
quarantine.
Dude, am I gonna finish watching this? Dude, I don't really know. This is sort of weird now. I don't know. We gonna keep going into this because I don't really want to watch this. That's sort of some guy with some pickles all over his head. Yeah, TikTok's just
Dude is
sort of.
gay now. I mean, like, or what?
Oh, gay. Do you have something against gays? I'm sort of wondering because, yeah, just like people who are transphobic, they tend to be homophobic too. Yeah, if you think love isn't love, because some types of love, yeah, even though there might be consent on both sides, making it by definition not predatory and not abuse. Oh well, sometimes, like I know this isn't your fault, but you're just still a horrible person for it, and you just creep me out. You can't be together. Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if that type of person would be homophobic. That's exactly the mentality that would that would bring on homophobia. So
Was gay, but came out as gay, right? I don't know why I said now. Like that dude turned gay. I am a homophobe. Turns out I was a homophobe always.
that's actually pretty funny. I don't know if he's being facetious. I wouldn't be surprised with this. Like
No, because like originally wasn't it like the dude, he has the mega chin. I've never seen a chin like that. He originally was like talking about how, you know, there's never two girls, like one's always not hot. I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. Yeah.
Expected of the fastest growing social media
that is definitely a you thing.
site on the planet to control much of today's online discourse. The most popular talents often being the most talked about.
Oh my god. That fucking hair is on.
Unfortunate for them.
Tony, she was 15. Tony, she.
He doesn't even look 15. He looks fucking like they look the same fucking age.
She was 15. Tony, you know she was 15 because 15.
Yeah, you don't know them.
Year-olds look like 15.
They look the same
The
fucking age.
controversial app has gifted fame and fortune to some of the most unfortunate and
so
infamous personalities.
But what happens to that guy? What the fuck, dude? I swear to God, nothing.
Yeah,
better
now
could ever
now he sort of looks like what's it called, James Charles or something in that photo.
What happened to the state of Connecticut?
Yeah, like if someone thinks this guy is like 16 or even 18, yeah, that would make sense. And yeah, if these two people are in love, and you tell them, no, because of, just the way you are, you can't be together. I'm sorry, are you really the hero of this story, dude?
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna repeat this. I know it's a fucking. I know
Dude,
it's a
I don't
cliche
like
at this
this
point, but like
huge
TikTok,
human.
literally the greatest thing that could have happened to like.
I disagree, it's the worst thing. And like, you know what, at some point, I sort of started thinking Trump might not be that bad. And that was when he said he might ban
Like
TikTok.
average looking white
I'm very disappointed in him for not doing
dudes
that.
and white girls from Connecticut and New Jersey, okay? Just literally like WWE or F or whatever the fuck it is, like they moved to Connecticut and it did not improve the state's standing as much as TikTok did, dude. Everybody that
Yikes.
lives in a fucking McMansion in
TikTok.
Connecticut has a TikTok.
Okay, is he like still talking about this?
On the entire internet. Vanity-inspired individuals, dismally corrupted by the same power-hungry nature that pushes their careers to such impressive lengths, often find themselves in the aftermath of a rather intense fall from grace. See, it's easy for young and new-age celebrities to let their aspirations run wild without check, even if the inevitable consequences of these
I'm
bounds.
sorry to the victim and her family and to any other creators or people who have been affected by the situation. Were they talking about the situation of two people loving each other and society just being so repulsed? Oh no, I can't stand, look at these disgusting gay people. Ah, gross, out of my sight. Oh, I mean these disgusting two people who are different ages and still like each other. Oh yeah, big fucking deal, cope. You don't like the fact that two gay people are together, fucking cope. You don't like the fact that two people of different ages who love each other are together, fucking cope. I wished at 13 I could have just found a 20-year-old just to fucking make that point. But yeah, I was an incel. I still am, obviously, probably because I look the way I do. And, like, should I be seen as a horrible person for being an incel? That's also not a choice. I made it worse by not going about it in the correct way, and I ended up victimizing and manipulating. Wait, your audience now? Yeah, tell me, who's the victim of a consensual relationship? Who's the victim of a consensual fucking relationship? Like, this isn't a case where you have, like, a 5-year-old or something. Like, someone who's clearly too young to be attracted to an adult, where you could obviously make the case, yeah, if that person, like, kissed or something, like, anybody who was, like, older, yeah, that's obvious. Fucking had to look at that. Yeah, it's obviously a case of them being manipulated, because at that age, they just can't be attracted to people. Now, of course, if you're, like, 60 or something, and you're attracted to a 5-year-old, I'd say definitely, what's it called, chemical castration. I think that's the best option, but then should anybody be forced to go through that? Should gay people be forced to go through that? Dude.
Desires prove themselves categorically correct.
Not only that, but apparently Tony Lopez's brother was hooking up with like a 14-year-old. Dude, what the fuck is going on?
Was there consent? It's like, again, I wonder if someone might have asked him if he was homophobic for that reason.
Like how? Career ending in the long run.
Predators. I don't get, like, my brain fucking hurts. Everybody's saying Predator. Consent is not.
One of the most notable of these being
My
a TikTok star by the name of Zoe Laverne.
Pedophile and that I'm a groomer and stuff. I never.
Pedophile groomer. I fucking love that, because those are the two slurs thrown at gay people. Anyone see the homophobic rhetoric with, oh, pedophiles, you might have been born that way, you might have nothing you can do about it, it might not change the contents of your character, who you're attracted to. But, like, just as much as this 14-year-old is just as much as at fault as you are in this situation, yeah, we're gonna blame all of it on you, none of it on them. We're gonna claim they're the victim and you're the fucking abuser. And even though it's a consensual relationship, we just won't call it that. And yeah, we'll just say, oh no, you're a monster. We need to, yeah, you're abusing. Yeah, anyone see the fucking transphobic and homophobic rhetoric here? Anyone? Oh, teachers can't be trans because if we allow trans people to teach at public schools, then that's grooming kids. Anyone fucking see this?
I would never do that. I would never do anything without his consent, and we didn't do anything but.
Yeah, consent. Consent is what matters in a relationship. Whether or not y'all are both gay, whether or not there's an age difference, consent is what makes a relationship not abusive. Dude, the fact that people don't have this around their head just fucking makes my head hurt.
But first, I want to thank our sponsor.
Do anything without his consent, and we didn't do anything besides kiss.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I can definitely get people who are like, yeah, a 14-year-old and a 20-year-old, yeah, maybe they shouldn't fuck, because at 14, you're not ready to fuck. Yeah, sure. At 14, I wouldn't have been ready to fuck. Yeah. And that's making out and having sex on a whole different fucking level. So, yeah, again, this is just so insane.
But first, I want to thank our sponsor, the lovely...
Wait, hold...
I'm sure probably, like, the majority of these people would, like, defend gays to the hill, say, oh, well, no, I would never be homophobic. Yet they're speaking like this. Like, what a fucking joke. This is so hypocritical.
Hold the fuck on, dude. Hold the fuck on, dude.
Wow. Hi, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here in the North Pole to remind you that
Mark D'Amelio, which I suspect is one of those two girls' dad.
And by the way, I've heard there's a lot of like adults, like 40, 50-year-olds who tends to be into 18-year-olds, where that's the age where yeah, apparently when people do that, oh, the 40-year-old isn't a horrible person anymore because, oh, they're above the age of consent. So I would guess there might be a lot of these people in the closet who just have this curse on them, who might end up committing suicide over it, who probably, like, they just live in shame, and they just hate their lives probably. And you're doing this to them, you're contributing to that. Like, how the fuck do you feel? Like, you're demonizing and making people who just want to live, never did anything to anybody, just happen to be attracted to the wrong people. You're literally just making them feel fucking horrible, probably making them feel suicidal. How the fuck do you feel about this? I don't hear any sound. What is that?
In the long run, one of the most notable of these being a TikTok star by the name of...
Check my stream chat. Okay, nothing's actually in here.
Zoe Laverne.
Pedophile and that I'm a groomer and stuff.
Oh, I saw that.
I would never do that. I would never do anything without his consent, and we didn't do anything besides kiss.
But first, I want to thank our sponsor, the lovely...
Wait, hold the fuck on, dude. Hold the fuck on, dude. Mark D'Amelio, which I suspect is one of those two girls' dad.
About being Italian? How is that strange? What? This video just keeps getting weirder. Oh, I think maybe he muted his mic, or maybe he stopped speaking.
Under fire after deleting strange tweet about being Italian? Father of TikTok stars Dixie and Charlie D'Amelio, Mark D'Amelio, is facing backlash after a viral TikTok revealed one of his old tweets about being a white guy.
A white guy. Imagine talking about that, or talking about the fact that you're gay or something. It's like, who the fuck cares? Like, what? Why do people make such a big deal out of it? Oh, I'm white, I'm gay. Oh, gay pride, white power, all that. It's like, yeah, being proud of something that's a non-achievement. It's like, what do you care? It's like, imagine literally taking 5 seconds out of your life to fucking broadcast to the world the fact that you're white, or you're gay, or you have a fucking, what's it called? Yeah, birth spot on your fucking dick or something. Like a birthmark on it's like, yeah, I don't think that's worthy of anyone fucking paying attention to that.
He's not. He's Italian, dude. He's a fucking POC. Like,
wait, so if you're Italian, you can't be white? White? Italians are white as fuck, dude. It's like, I'm from France. Am I not white? Like, do you have to be from the United States to be white? I'm pretty sure Italy is in Europe too. Like, Europe is sort of like the descendants of the... I guess this guy sees whiteness as this, like, only people who are white and from the United States are
parents
white.
are active. What was the tweet? What was the fuck?
Dude, I'm starting to see what Vegan Games was talking about when he said that this guy was sort of not that
fucking
smart.
Tweet.
He's
not sure
white,
when I became a white
Italian.
guy. I grew up an Italian boy. When I
became a white guy. I grew up an Italian boy. So he's saying that he used to be Italian and now he's white? It's like me saying I used to be from France and now I'm fucking
name
white.
D'Amelio, living in Connecticut.
I became white.
I fucking called it, dude! Sorry. I always
I don't know
felt
what the fuck
inadequate.
he's
We all
talking
have
about,
that story
to be
that our
honest.
skin color may not tell.
Yeah, okay, these people are fucking weird. That's hilarious.
These fucking sons of bitches, dude. How dare they? How dare they attack an Italian man? Once again, this is double racism, okay?
No, this is just someone who's been dropped on the head as a child a few too many times.
An Italian man.
I don't think it has anything to do with racism. I think he probably just got dropped on the head too many times. And actually, he's also probably racist.
The two kinds of racism, okay? One, because you're a POC, person of carbonara, okay? And then the double racism when people are like, you're Italian.
Wait, so he's racist because he's a person of color?
And you're not a...
Am I, like, still high from
Person of
yesterday?
color.
Am I still fucking tripping?
That's messed
I
up.
don't think so.
Dude. Italian rights, brother. I'm with you all the way, okay?
Italian rights, more like Italian whites. They're white over there.
Absolutely unacceptable. These fucking
Yeah, Italians, I'm sure they probably look like her, like, fucking dark, long, like, straight black hair. I heard that's what, like, is she white? Like, come on, she's white, dude. He's white. These people are white. You're white. I'm white. This person's white. This person's black. It's like, there is no purity. That's not how we determine how a white person looks. We just look at them and we see, okay, this person's white, this person's black, they have, like, you know, their skin color is sort of darker, and their hair is, like, we can tell a black person's black just by their hair.
TikTok zoomers, dude.
Usually.
Fucked up. Keep going.
This train is so
Zoe
big.
Laverne is finally being exposed for being the predator that she is.
Predator. So, who did she rape?
The biggest TikTok star.
Basically, she's a TikTok star with 17 point something million followers.
She's more successful than me.
Million? Jesus Christ.
She's got more money than me, and it's probably the same case for you as well.
Zoe Laverne is a 19-year-old social media sensation known
I'm sure if she had been 17, no one would have
for the irreverent TikTok she posts.
If someone didn't tell me this girl was 19, I would have not understood how she's capable of grooming someone because I thought she was like 12. What the fuck?
Okay, so, hey, there's two people who look about the same age, and it's like, oh no, actually she's a predator. Like, you get how these people could love each other, or like, be attracted to each other. So, like, for all you know, she might not have known that that guy was a kid. And, no, she looks about 19.
I've never heard of this person.
Like, minimum 16.
She literally looks
like,
14, though.
Yeah, she looks 19, 20,
like max.
I think.
To an audience of...
Obviously, that doesn't make this acceptable. Do not misunderstand me, but like...
It doesn't make consent acceptable. Dude, this guy's just so fucking bigoted. It's gross.
17.7 million fans, placing her amongst the top 100 most
You can groom people at any age.
Yeah, you can.
Like, okay, so what is a 12-year-old grooming an 11-year-old? Like,
yeah, that could happen. By the way, what do you think?
How does that work, dude?
How does that work? By the way, let me make sure that I have this right. I'm pretty sure grooming is... I never really paid attention to it. Apparently, it's like... Okay. Let's say just sexually exploiting people, whatever. Code of... What? Yeah, a 13-year-old could do that to a 12-year-old, or a 12-year-old could do that to an 11-year-old. Yeah. Imagine, okay, let's make a scenario that is super clear for you, okay? A 12-year-old who's really sexually mature, right? Has like an 11-year-old with severe mental disabilities. Like, he's sort of, like, in a gang, likes to take advantage of people. This 11-year-old with a mental disorder, like, he sort of just, yeah, grooms her. like, would you not call that grooming if this 11-year-old decided to dress this young girl up, like, pretend, oh, well, I don't, no, I'm not sexually exploiting you, none of this is sexual, like, the girl didn't realize what was sexual about it, like, she didn't see it as sexual, and that guy just kept it. Would you not consider, that type of scenario where this would happen would you not consider that grooming?
Good. What a fuck.
So, grooming means an adult being attracted to someone who's underage. And that's just wrong because you say it is. Well, guess what? You could have been born that way. And then you might be glad if people had the empathy not to just disown you and just demonize you for being born that way. If people had the empathy to say, you know what, this isn't your fault, this doesn't mean anything about you, this isn't the content of your character, and it's not like you could change anything about it. And you know what, if people are attracted to you too, and like, if people can be happy with you, and you could be happier with them, more power to both of you. Wouldn't you want people to have that mentality and empathize? If you were gay, wouldn't you want people to do that too? It's like, why aren't you doing that? Like, you just...
Hey, dude, I mean, thank you.
Like, I hate how society will fucking indoctrinate people into such ridiculous, like, oppressive beliefs. No, this girl is not the oppressor in this situation. She didn't oppress anyone. No one did anything without her permission. I mean, she didn't do anything without their permission. But y'all are attacking her and demonizing her for who she's born as. That is just fucked up.
Followed accounts on the platform. Actually, I took so long with this video that she's now bumped down to 101 at the time of me recording this. Damn you, Willy Wonka. But don't let that overshadow the 1.7
that sounds sort of
billion total likes she has across her entire account. Not to mention...
Yeah, imagine, like, you just make it all the way up, and then it turns out one of these people, oh, well, they're attracted to younger kids, let's cancel them. I'm sure this used to happen a lot with, fucking gay people, like, they are just a celebrity and then it comes out that they're gay and everybody starts hating them. I wonder if we could find instances of that happening in the past. Like, I guarantee you, in like 200 years, we'll look back at our behavior in fucking shame.
The 2.8 million...
Yeah, this is fucking shameful. Telling someone who loves someone else, you cannot be with this person even though they love you back. Because we don't fucking like to see this. This disturbs us. As if it was your fucking call to make.
Million followers she boasts on Instagram and a subscriber base of 440k on YouTube, where she posts,
What in the fuck? Jesus, that looks creative, but like... To be fair, this looks more interesting than the majority of the shit I'd see on TikTok. The majority of the stuff I'd see is just one person on this side of the screen just pretending to be funny by making weird noises and just being cringe on purpose, and the other person, and them just dancing to nothing.
Not much, honestly. In fact, this entire channel only has 9 total videos.
What? How did she
there really
get
isn't
so
a whole lot to say about her main YouTube content. I hacked my boyfriend's Instagram for 24 hours. Boyfriend? Oh, shit. She's got an entire separate channel along with her ex-boyfriend Cody Orlov?
What?
1.1 mil? I wonder what kind of quality material we're missing out on over here.
Today, we are going to be seeing Who Knows Me Better, my mom or Zoe. Am I... Hey, Bert.
Dude, you just follow your mom and your girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That's sort of
How are you
cringe.
gonna act like that and make another girl your lock screen after 9 months, Cody?
This just
What
looks
is
cringe. What's the fucking emoji at the end? I put my ex as my lock screen. Prank? This a prank? How's that a prank? And oh yeah, oh that's fucking hilarious. Made her too upset. This is so cringe.
Happening, dude? When did this happen? Like, who the fuck are these people, bro? Oh my god, it's like making me upset. I'm just so old. I'm so fucking old, dude. I don't know what is going on. I just probably better.
Dude, I can guarantee you, I've never looked on TikTok. I've just seen Pyrocynical's videos making fun of TikTok. Then I've seen the fucking swarm of, like, TikTok ads. Legit fucking, what's it? Legit infesting fucking YouTube. And all of them are cancer. I can guarantee you, like, over 99% probably of what TikTok is worse than this.
That I don't know. Back in 2018.
It was
like 99 of it is probably someone just going like, where the fuck did my pickaxe go? Fucking hell. Yeah, someone going like, I'm already Tracer. I'm Tracer. It's like, it's like, fucking Jesus, like, you uploaded this.
Why don't we just go ahead and set this one aside for a second and come back to it after we discuss how Zoe got her start.
My name is Gabby.
I don't know, I'm sorta...
I live in New York City and I work in SEO.
Yeah, I'm sorta getting bored of this. I think I made my point. I might start streaming again later today. I don't know, I sort of work at 5, so... Either way, I think I'll just stop streaming. Like, I think I made my point pretty clear, but... Yeah, hopefully I'll enjoy the stream, and peace!